Hey guys, I'm Rob and welcome back to Rob's Model Cars. Now before we get into today's brand new model review, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, who is also the provider of the model that I'm about to show you, and that is Prestige Model Cars. Now Prestige Model Cars is based in Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. And he is a stockist of only high-end supercar models. So if you're chasing some exquisite models from the likes of MR Collection, BBR models, Fronti-art models, or even CMC models, definitely go and check out Prestige Model Cars. Now I'll put a link in the video description to his social media and also his website. And he's also done something special for you guys. So there is going to be a discount code which is going to pop up somewhere through this video, and you can use that as a discount. So that will be a $50 discount off any model in stock that you purchase off his website, and that includes free shipping for anyone in Australia. But if you're outside of Australia, unfortunately you still have to pay for shipping, but you still will get the $50 discount off any model that you purchase on his website. So big thank you to Prestige Model Cars, and there's a good chance to save yourself $50 on one model or more from his website. So again, big thank you to Prestige Model Cars. All right, let's get into today's model. So I've actually been chasing another Koenigsegg Regera model for my Koenigsegg collection for a while. I actually only have one Regera. The majority of all the other models are variations of the Regera, and I have the older ones as well, like the CCX and also the CC8S. So about time to add another Regera. So as I said, this one is made by Frontiart. They come in these sort of faux carbon fiber pattern boxes, just a plain black box with Frontiart on the top, the obligatory writing on the back of the box. Now this one does come with a plexiglass display case as standard. So if we lift the lid off, these do come with a certificate of authenticity as well from Frontiart. So this model is limited to 299 pieces. And this one is number 52, so they're individually numbered. And this is the gorgeous Koenigsegg Regera. Now this is in the pearl white color. They call this with the option wheel, but this is in fact the standard wheel. It's not the 3-hole carbon fiber wheel that you see all the time. But I actually really like this wheel. And this of course has the Ghost package as well, the extra aero package. Now the specs of this particular model are identical to a real car. Now I can't remember which chassis number it was, but I saw someone post pictures of this car and list the chassis number on Instagram a couple of weeks ago, and that inspired me to go ahead and pick up this model. But this is a beautiful model. So before we get this out and put it on the turntable, I know some of you guys are going to ask me, why did I buy the sealed resin version when AUTOart make the Koenigsegg Regera now? Well, quite simply, the AUTOart version costs me nearly the same amount of money as this high-end resin from Frontiart. Here in Australia, it's unavoidable with the cost on AUTOart models, and the detail, the paint, the carbon fiber is just leagues ahead of the AUTOart model. It's more accurate, the detail, even if it is a closed model. I just can't stomach to pay nearly the same amount of money as one of these high-end resin models for an AUTOart model that has molded plastic textured carbon fiber on their parts. I just can't do it anymore. So that is why I will choose a sealed high-end resin model over an AUTOart model these days. At least these ones are limited as well, and the prices go up. All the latest AUTOart models that I have sold on, I've lost money on them. Now I've never lost money reselling high-end resin models. So there's a few reasons why. When you have a look at the details of this now, as we have a close-up look at it, you'll see that these models are leagues ahead. If you still want to buy an AUTOart model, by all means go and buy one. If you're only buying it for the fact that it opens, then spend your money. But for me, I want the highest quality, most accurate replicas of the models, model cars, of real cars that I buy. And at the moment, the high-end resins are killing AUTOart. So let's put this on the turntable and show you what I mean about the quality of this model, and see if you might dip your toes in the water of a high-end resin model. Okay, so here we have the stunning Fronti-art Koenigsegg Regera in pearl white with the black and red interior. And as I said, this also has the Ghost Aero package and the what they call the option wheel. Now, first thing I'd like to mention is the base. So this comes on a real carbon fiber base. So this top piece is real carbon fiber. It does have the name plaque on the front, which has the limited edition number also. And the one thing that I love about Fronti-art Models is that they have a removable panel on the bottom of the base, which you can access the screw holes and unscrew the model. So I've applauded Fronti-art for that on many times with this removable panel. All right, now let's talk about the paint finish on this model, because this is where, for me, it is just miles ahead of, say, an AUTOart composite version, is the quality of the paint and all the carbon fiber, which is decals and underneath the clear coat. So as you can see, this is a stunning pearl white color, much better than the white Regera version that you get from AUTOart. And it also, based on a real car, it has all the carbon pinstripes. So not sure whether the camera will pick that up because they're so fine, but these are little carbon fiber stripes all the way through around the top of the windscreen. Behind these vents here, there's some carbon fiber stripes. All the front splitter is full gloss carbon fiber decals, not tampo print. The Ghost package, which has these side canards, are also in full gloss carbon fiber decals. Of course, you've got photo etched open mesh in the front of this model, as you'd expect for this price point. It has a beautiful little photo etched Koenigsegg emblem on the nose of the model, which is really nicely done. And the quality of the headlights on this model are really good as well. So super clear plastics are used for the lenses, and you've actually got pretty good headlight detail in there to simulate the headlights on this model. So the front of the model actually has lots and lots of details in there, and as I said, it's just the paint finish on these models which just absolutely kills the plastic AUTOart models. So that pretty much gives you a look at the details on the front of the model. Of course, these three vents here, there's actually some little mesh in there also. The central windscreen wiper on this model is made out of plastic, I believe. And as you can see, the windows, the plastics that they use on the windows of these models are super clear, no distortion, no marks, absolutely flawless, the windows in this model. Now, if we move around to the side of the model, the beautiful Koenigsegg side mirrors are all in full gloss carbon fiber as well, and they use super reflective material behind for the mirror backs. Now, of course, it wouldn't be a Koenigsegg if it didn't have a roof window, and this is the same on this one. Super clear plastics are used on that one as well. Gives you a pretty good view of the interior as well, but we will get to that shortly. Now, it does have some more carbon fiber on the side of the model. This upper black tapered body stripe is in full carbon fiber as well, also underneath the clear coat, and the whole inside of this air scoop lower is all in carbon fiber decal as well. And as I say, these are all under the clear coat. Same as the side skirt extension with a little upturned flick on the side here. This is all in full gloss carbon fiber as well. So you just don't get that with the AUTOart models, which is why I buy these ones over the AUTOart models. Now, it does have some beautiful little photo etched Regera badges on the side here, really nicely done and applied well. They've actually got another one of those. It's got the little Ghost Squadron Ghost photo etched badge as well on the back. And of course, you've got real metal open mesh in the side ducts, and you can see the radiators in there as well. So again, super high quality paint finish on this model, with all those carbon fiber stripes that run through the side of the body, and all the ones around the roof and down through the hood as well. Really spectacular. And that's not the end of the carbon fiber. There's some little carbon fiber flicks here on the top of the bodywork. Of course, this model has the wing in its up position, so the legs of the wing are all in full gloss carbon fiber. And these little side winglets as well, which are part of the Ghost package, these are all in full gloss carbon fiber decal as well. And of course, you've got the big carbon fiber air scoop just in front of the rear wing as well. And as you can see, that has a Regera emblem on it as well at the back. So really high quality details there. You can also see that little black panel in the deck lid of the model as well, underneath the rear wing. And the underside of the rear wing on this model as well, you can see here, this is all in full gloss black carbon fiber as well. So the details are immense on the side of this. As a model builder, I know how long it takes to paint and decal up a model, and this definitely would have taken some time to get it to this level. It really is high quality. Now, if we move around to the back 3/4 of the model, there's more carbon fiber decal in these little side vents, as you can see here. The whole rear diffuser here is in carbon fiber. You can see the big silver heat outlet at the back here, which is for the electric part of this car. More carbon fiber underneath the tail lights. Good job on the tail lights also from Fronti-art. And you can see the Akrapovic exhaust tips on the sides poking out through the rear diffuser as well. So really good detail, and it's got a nice chunky Koenigsegg metal emblem here as well in the center, if the camera's picking that up. So some really fantastic details on this model. And as I said, the execution on this model, if you sit it next to a AUTOart model, it really makes the AUTOart model look like a toy. So I'm really impressed with the finish of the paint, all the carbon fiber, all the little photo etched badges and emblems throughout the car. Really well done, and I'm so happy to have this one in the collection. Now, as I said, this does have the Ghost package, so that's obviously the canards and the winglets at the back is the Ghost package. Maybe there's other things, but that's all I know at this stage. And they call that this model with option wheel, but as I said, these are actually the standard wheels. The option wheel is the carbon wheel, but nonetheless, I bought this one for this reason. I didn't want both my Regera models to be exactly the same. And since I have the Cherry Bomb version from Frontiart, I like this one with the silver wheels. So these are the multi-spoke wheels. They've done a really good job on those. They have the Koenigsegg center lock nuts in there as well, and it is running the tires. And I think we have some tire writing on the side walls of the tires as well, which is nice to see. And they've done a great job on the brake rotors and the brake calipers as well. So it's wearing the red brake calipers, and it's got the carbon ceramic discs in there as well. So front and rear, really good job on the wheels and brakes of the model. So now I'll put the discount code below now. So if you want that $50 discount on any model from Prestige Model Cars, just enter that RMC50 into the voucher or discount box in checkout when you're on his web store, and you'll get that $50 discount on any model. Okay, so it is a sealed resin model, so there is no engine to basically see in this one. So that is one of the slight downsides of a sealed resin model. But the other bonus is that the interior fit and finish inside this model is absolutely awesome and kills an AUTOart hands down. So this, as I said, is the combination of the red and the black and carbon fiber interior. As you can see on the dash there, you've got a little bit of red coloring, but you also have all the carbon fiber paneling as well. You can see all the demister vents in the front of the dashboard also. And the top of the dashboard, or the airbag pad, and the binnacle cover is in that red color, which is like the real car. Now, all the air conditioning vents are true to the original, the central one and the one either side. And there's also some great detail in the center console. Maybe I'll show you this way. Hopefully you can see that through that roof window. But there's a lot of detail in the center console. You have the Apple iPlay on the central screen. You've got your cup holders. Let me show you around this side. The steering wheel detail is awesome. You've got your gear shift paddles and all your decals are in the right place. Most of the door trims are red, but you do have some carbon fiber on those also. And you've also got some great looking seats in there as well, with a diamond stitching pattern through the center, and you've got a red pattern on the rest. Now, you've also got the Koenigsegg crest behind or in between the two back seats. I'm not sure whether you can see that in there. And all the other little details as well, like seat belts are in there also. And one cool thing that I didn't mention on this model is they've actually got the manufacturer's sticker on the glass, on the rear glass on the window, which is definitely something I know that AUTOart don't go that far with the detail. But I have to say the interior detail on this model is very, very good. I have no complaints with it at all. So as I said, matches the real car, exact spec. Someone, if you know the chassis number of this real car, put it in the comments section below. So overall, really impressed with this model. It really floors me, the paint quality on this model, with all those carbon fiber stripes underneath the clear coat. And look, if I'm going to give this one a Rob score out of 10, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. Now, of course, an opening model would be great, but at the end of the day, if you're like me and you want to get the highest quality model you can for your money, and remember, this model does not cost much more than an AUTOart model for me here in Australia. So I think this was about $35 more than what an AUTOart Regera costs. Now, that's a no-brainer for me that I will choose this Frontiart over a Koenigsegg when you're only talking about $35. So, yep, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. It's absolutely superb. So yeah, make sure you go and check out today's video sponsor, Prestige Model Cars. All the links are in the video description below, and check out, he's got some great models. I'm definitely eyeing off a couple more. So that's going to wrap up today's video review of this Frontiart Koenigsegg Regera. Plenty more model reviews to come, a few more models to build and reveal soon as well. And don't forget, you can follow me on social media as well. So I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and I also do have an eBay store. All the links to those social media and eBay store are on the home page of this YouTube channel. So go and check those out. I am selling quite a few models at the moment, so if you're interested in those, click the link and see what I've got. But that's going to wrap up today's review of this stunning new model from Frontiart. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned, plenty more model reviews to come this year. But until next time, thanks for watching Rob's Model Cars.